Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Don Weeb here, back with part 7 for What If Naruto Was a Dragon Slayer. Hope you guys are ready for this one. It's been a while, so let's hop into the recap. But before I do, we are almost at 3,000 subscribers. I just want to remind any of you, if you haven't watched prior videos where I've said this, but once we hit 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to be going back to all my older videos. What if Naruto was an alchemist? What if Naruto had Nen? And so on and so forth. What if Naruto was a Hyuga? And I'm going to be finishing all of those all the way through Shippuden. Not to Boruto, just because I've never done Boruto before. But if you guys want Boruto, then maybe after I get to the end of Shippuden, you guys can let me know about that. But anyway, I'm sorry if you guys who are newer may not know about that. But if you want to be caught up when I start doing that, you guys should go back into the video timeline. And you can just go all the way, scroll from the beginning on. I might be making a playlist for all of them as well if I haven't already. So anyway, make sure to hit the like button, comment down below what you think of this video, and subscribe. Let's just get right into it. Naruto had finished his training with Jiraiya, and now his power has just gone up, as well as the seal on the Kyuubi, as well as his, unknown to him, Igneel, has loosened, which means that it's easier for him to gain chakra from both the fox and the dragon now. Now that Naruto is heading back to the Leaf Village, he's preparing for his final examination in the chunin exams. Unknown to him, however, the Konoha crush plan was just about to be set in motion. Let's hop back right into it now. Naruto walks into the Leaf Village wondering where everybody is, and then he hears cheers as he sees this large stadium. He begins running through the town as he gets towards the stadium and heads into the room where he was supposed to meet. As he, as well as the other Genin, meet up, including him as well as Sakura, who had gone in to cheer them all on. Gaara is there as well, including Shikamaru, as well as the other participants. Naruto, who's standing there, looks around to see where the board is for who he'll be fighting. It turns out that Naruto will be fighting Neji Hyuga. Naruto looks up as it shows his name, Naruto Dragneel and Neji Hyuga, in the same board on the category. Neji looks to Naruto, and Naruto looks over at Neji, thinking about what happened during the month before, and he thinks that he's going to be able to crush Neji in this, as he tightens his fists, thinking he's ready. After a few matches, Naruto and Neji's turn comes up, as Naruto heads into the arena. The sand blows against his face and brushes through his hair as he looks down at Neji Hyuga, thinking as he walks down the stairs into the arena. As Neji and Naruto are locking eyes, Neji tells Naruto that there's no way he can win. Destiny has foresaw that he will be the victor of this battle. Naruto, who tightens his fists and tells him that on the honor of his own father, he won't let him beat him, and that he's become stronger over the past month, and there's no way anyone can beat him now. He then crams his fists together as flames begin to light up over his body. Now the announcer begins to count down. 3. Neji and Naruto begins to feel a bead of sweat going down the side of their face. 2. Naruto grits his teeth as he feels him about to move forward. 1. Neji immediately begins to spin as he knows that Naruto's going to come in with a frontal attack. Neji uses that 32 palms technique, and as he spins around trying to block any attacks that Naruto might throw. Naruto then says, "Fire Dragon Roar!" as he breathes a large blast of fire into the spinning circle. Neji, who thinks this might be easy, as he begins to spin trying to direct the flames, realizes what Naruto is doing. Naruto is facing downward as Neji is unable to actually remove the flames from himself, as Naruto is using the flames combined with Neji's own whirlwind to create a flaming tornado covering Neji and causing him to lose oxygen. Damn you! Neji stops his spinning as the flaming tornado pulls back out as oxygen goes flying back into the area. Neji takes a deep breath as Naruto goes flying forward. Naruto has a scarf flowing behind him, as Sora is singing in the stands with Sakura holding Sora. Sora cheers him on and tells Naruto to do his best, and Naruto gives him a thumbs up as he sees him smiling. Just as he does this, however, he got distracted, and Neji comes in, hitting him at one of his chakra points, his Byakugan now activated. "You can't let your guard down around me, Dragneel." As he hits Naruto back, Naruto goes flying into the wall of the arena, almost looking like he died. As he's sitting there, he then gets up out of the hole, and then as he looks up, he then sees them. Torches are lining along the side of the walls, and he then smiles, telling Neji that this is over. He then begins to suck up the flames, as his belly begins to expand, and the entire crowd is in awe of what he's doing. Naruto then finishes devouring all the flames as he then pats his belly, saying that was a good fire that he's got in his belly now. He then tells Neji that he's all fired up and he's ready to break him down. Neji then tells him to come at him, as Naruto says with pleasure. He then plants his feet on the back of the walls. He pushes himself forward, causing a jet of flame to come out of the back of his feet, giving him more projectile movement. As Naruto flies around the arena, going after Neji from each and every side, he then comes down with a Fire Dragon Iron Fist directly on top of Neji, who blocks it. Flames come beginning to flow over Neji, as Neji then jumps away and has to use an air style jutsu to put them out. As Neji is doing this, Naruto then continues going forward, getting more and more aggressive, as Neji then begins to fight back. Naruto stops for a second as he stops to catch his breath, and then Neji says that now it's his turn to fight. He then uses the 32 trigram 64 palms, and is hitting all of Naruto's chakra points. As Naruto's chakra points get hit, flames begin to go out over his body, as they begin to morph back inside of his body, losing his power. As Naruto falls back on the ground, seemingly out, the announcer begins to count. 5, 4, 3. Neji thinks that he's won this battle and that there's nothing Naruto could ever do about it, as he was destined to win, to be the strongest. 2, 1. Just as he's about to say finale, that Neji wins, Naruto begins to stand. As Naruto gets up, something begins to happen over his body. The Kyuubi, as well as the dragon's energies, beginning to mix throughout him, as the two powers are beginning to flow out of him. Half of Naruto's body is now covered with an intense flame, while the other is covered with the Kyuubi's chakra flowing out of him. As the Kyuubi's flame-like chakra, mixing with actual fire of the dragon, is completely covering Naruto, Naruto begins to have scales grow across his face as he enters Dragon Force. As Naruto roars an animalistic roar, the Kyuubi as well as the dragon combine their power for one final attack to get rid of the snotty kid. Igneel, as well as, for what we know, Kurama, give Naruto their chakra and allow him to do with it as he will. Naruto then tells Neji it's over, as he slams his fists together, with the flames from my left hand and the flames from my right hand. Fire Dragon, Eternal Flame! As he does this, he then throws the flame at Neji, and Neji, who's been worn out from all of Naruto's aggressive attacks, is completely engulfed from it. Neji falls back as all you can see is the whites in his eyes, as his clothes are all singed as he lays on the ground with severe burns across his skin. As Naruto falls back, he then hauls in the Kyuubi as well as the dragon's chakra he feels, and the flames go back inside of his seal. Now that the seal is stable again from Neji's chakra points being deactivated, he then breathes a sigh of relief as he looks to Neji being picked up. All that Neji can see above is a bird flying over the stadium. Naruto breathes a sigh as he then heads up to the arena, Sakura already holding a big pile of flaming torches there, with all the other peoples that are looking confused. Naruto then eats the flames and tells Sakura that was actually nice. She then scoffs and tells him that it wasn't for him, so that way he wouldn't be tired in the next fight. Just as Naruto sits back, relaxing after his battle, then it's going to be time for Gaara and Sasuke's fight. Sasuke then comes sliding down the arena as him and Kakashi barely make it in time, and he and Gaara begin their fight. Chidori! Sasuke uses his Chidori as he comes flying down the arena, about to stab into Gaara. As Gaara uses his infinite sand shield and blocks it, just as somehow he stabs through it. With his Chidori now hitting Gaara, Gaara feels pain for the first time in what seemed like years. This begins his mad rampage as he goes into half of the form of, the One-Tails. And as he does so, Sasuke is completely outmatched. Now, Gaara runs off as he busts out of the arena and heads off into the forest. The Konoha Crush plan beginning to activate. Just as this happens, the Genjutsu is beginning to flow over the crowd, with Kakashi and Sakura resisting it, while Naruto is actually unable to. As Naruto falls asleep, Sakura wakes him up as Shikamaru lays there, but she could tell that he was not faking it. She wakes Shikamaru up for real, and they then head out to go and deal with the other Gaara as well as the other Sand Ninja. Naruto heads out, and he tells Kakashi he'll be back and that he can handle this on his own. As he flies out of the arena, Naruto using flames on the back of his feet, he then uses Fire Dragon wing attacks to get him up into the air. He then uses this burst of flame to have him go flying across the forest, heading towards Sasuke and Gaara. Gaara and Sasuke are now in their fight in the woods. Just as this is happening, though, Sasuke, who has cuts across him as well as some severe bruises, turns back to see a jet of flame flying across the sky. Gaara! Naruto comes flying as he does a flaming kick directly into Gaara's sand arm, causing some of it to turn to glass from the immense heat and pressure. Gaara goes flying back as his arm gets pushed backwards and he goes hitting into a tree. Sasuke stands up and tells Naruto thanks. Naruto gives him a fist bump and tells him he can take care of this guy. And Sasuke gets a little pissed and tells him he'll just give him a few minutes to rest. He then tells Naruto he can do one more Chidori today, and that might be enough to finish him off. Naruto then gets into the fight as he opens with a fire dragon wing attack, causing Gaara to go spinning through the forest. Gaara's becoming more enraged as he uses his sand to try and pierce Naruto's attacks. Naruto, whose element of flame is much hotter than Gaara's sand, is able to melt these attacks and basically turn his sand into glass before they can even hit him. Naruto and Gaara are going at this for a while, when Gaara is beginning to actually tire out. Naruto, who can just continuously eat flames, which Sasuke can produce using his own fire-style jutsu, is basically fine. This is the point when Gaara passes out and the Shukaku begins to take over. At this point, Naruto only has one option left, and he tells Sasuke to get back as he summons Gamabunta. Naruto, standing on Gamabunta's back, tells him they need to take care of this guy right away. And just as Gamabunta tells him to transform into something that has teeth and claws that can get a good grip on Shukaku, Naruto thinks of his father Igneel instead of the QB. When Naruto thinks of this while he uses the transformation jutsu, Gamabunta transforms into Igneel. As Naruto sees Igneel for the first time in years, he feels a tear slide down his cheek, but then quickly wipes it away, telling him he'll get rid of this guy in a blast. Gamabunta, now disguised as Igneel, is now fighting with this creature, this sand creature. Sasuke, as well as the other Genin, have arrived by now, and are amazed at seeing this ginormous fire dragon battling it out against the sand creature. Naruto hops onto Shukaku's back as he heads over to find and save Gaara. As Gaara is trapped inside the sand, he then tells him he's sorry, but this is going to hurt a little. He then covers his hands with flame and uses Fire Dragon Iron Fist, punching Gaara out of the sand as he and Gaara go flying down to the forest floor below. As Shukaku's form begins to dissipate, and Gamabunta is unsummoned from Naruto's chakra going down, Naruto then, as he sees Gaara as they're both flying down to the bottom, he then grabs onto Gaara as he looks at him in his eyes, and he sees a reflection of himself and how he felt when he had first been alone after Igneel had left him. Naruto then headbutts Gaara, knocking him out permanently, as they then slam into the ground, Naruto taking the brunt of the blow, as Naruto turns over, saving Gaara. As Naruto lays there, passed out, Sasuke as well as the others rush in to go and save them, with Sakura thinking that Naruto actually saved the day for once. As Naruto and Sasuke head back along with Gaara, the rest of the Genin get back to see that Konoha is in ruins. Naruto, who's basically out, needs some fire, and so Sasuke, who has barely any chakra left of his own, tells them they need to get some fire right away. They begin to light a match as they use some of their own ninja tools to create a giant bonfire. They then push Naruto towards as they throw him into the flames. Naruto then begins to consume the bonfire as the flames doesn't even affect his body. He then gets up at full strength and tells him that he's ready to take care of the rest of these guys, as Gaara is still knocked out. Sasuke tells him he's a weird freak of nature that he's able to just eat flames like that. It's kind of weird. Naruto then tells him that it's the power that Igneel had left for him, and that he's going to use it for good. Naruto then rushes off into the village with the rest of the Genin as they begin to fight off the last of the Sand Ninja. Kakashi sees Naruto and his entire team fighting against the Sand Ninja and is proud. He then blocks a hit from another Sand Chunin as he takes him out. We then see Hiruzen fighting Orochimaru, and as Orochimaru is about to finish off Hiruzen quickly uses the Reaper Death Seal Jutsu, ending himself as well as taking Orochimaru's arms. This is when everyone retreats and the Sand Ninja are taken back down. Orochimaru and his forces retreat along with Kabuto as they head back towards the Sound Village to try and recover Orochimaru and save him. News that the third Hokage had died spread across the village like wildfire. Naruto was shocked that this kind old man had died, and he punches the ground with anger as it cracks beneath his fists, him thinking that he could have maybe saved him if he had been there. Sasuke then puts a hand on his shoulder and tells him there's nothing they could have done anyway, and that guy who had taken him out was way stronger, as he thinks about Orochimaru. Naruto then says that he's right, as then the funeral for the third Hokage would take place. If you guys want to see the next part where Naruto has to go and find the next Hokage, make sure to hit the like button, comment down below what you thought, as well as subscribe to the channel for more. I will see all of you beautiful people later. Bye.